This is the Doctor continuing the Cyber Knights Flashpoint playthrough. We're about to go on the first mission. First real mission, non-tutorial mission. You can actually get injured and have problems in this outing. And then after this, besides the story missions, everything should be randomly generated. And that will be where the game truly begins. But I think they make the first mission more fixed so that you have less RNG and you're guaranteed to get at least something out of this, which, is probably a pretty good design decision. Anyway, this mission is mixed combat, stealth, and hacking, and our whole point, we gotta go in there, loot what we can, and get out. I'm not using any leverage on this. I don't really think we need to. I have all my characters equipped. You can see, if you hover over their weapons, you can see details about them. I'm mostly looking at the noise field. I can see my pistol has a suppressor installed, so its noise is only 10 meters. Everybody has a stealth weapon. Our rifles also have some suppressors on them, so they're not quite as loud. Might be able to use them a little bit more. And then we have a suppressed SMG on our hacker Dade. I did redo our Scourge's talents a little bit. I gave Biomimic a bit more of a cooldown instead of Disorient, because there are going to be all sorts of devices hindering our progress. So it's good to have some ability to evade them. But we're going to be a little light on hacking devices and a little heavier on firepower, which I think will be just fine for this mission. So let's I really want the soldier. I feel like early game you pretty much have to bring the soldier, since it's one of the few characters that can buff accuracy. That's so critical. So then, you gotta bring the hacker. And then it's either the Vanguard, the Scourge, and I think the Scourge is a little more useful, although Vanguard is also very good. Hard to say, but I'll bring the Scourge. So let's do this. This time there will be no tutorial. Remember, team, we are here on our own dime. Let's make this a profitable night. There should be plenty of blueprints, files, and equipment here. Dade, we'll hit everything we can before it gets too hot. The Doctor, let's keep a close eye on our exits. We've got more than one option. If things heat up quickly, we may need to make a break for it. Hayes, scout ahead, plot a route, keep your options open. While running a heist, we are a small and fast strike force. We must use stealth, speed, and firepower to our advantage. We also need to know when to leave and make a break for the extraction points. If the sec tally goes high enough, the security AI will get to take a defensive action in escalation. One such action is to call reinforcements, which can be done multiple times. And in fact, there are endless reinforcements, just like in Long War 2 or XCOM 2, whatever. No, it's Long War 2 that has that endless, not base XCOM 2. So it's not about killing everything on the map. There are some missions like that, but those are pretty rare. The vast majority of missions is, you gotta think heist. Get in there, you loot the stuff, you get out. We have, let's see, one extraction point back here. One extraction point up here. There's also a matrix. These are extraordinarily valuable because they can contain loot as well. Plus you can use them to disable some of the devices. So you want to plan your heist like the game is suggesting. I feel like on the first map it makes sense to take a circle around the right. You could also make a circle around the left. That's an interesting idea. I haven't done that approach. Huh. Maybe this time around I actually go around the left. You want to hit the matrix. Oh, but no, there's no extraction point here. Okay, we have to go around the right. If there were an extraction point here, it could make sense, but we can't end up here and then backtrack. So we've got to go around the right, go to the left, and then we might end here, or if there's two more containers, and if the stars align, we can get those two and then get out this way. So that means we have to kill these two guards to the right. There's no choice. Let's do a look ahead to see what these two guards are going to do. That one's gonna go forward. That one's gonna turn around. I don't like that. We could just like try to kill both pretty much immediately. It's not a bad idea. Ooh, they would hear me. That could be okay. And I have the tactical surge to give me the extra AP to make sure we can finish them off. If I yield, okay, that would let our soldier Atana go ahead, which I want to apply those debuffs and get everybody into position. That would seem smart. We only see 4 guards right now, but there are more. There are going to be more, I promise you. I think there are some guards over there. So we still want to be careful. You can move one at a time. So let's move just one action point up. We don't see anything else. Okay. I can move. Let's see. If I attack from here, the arc is. I think I would have to attack from here to get a good full auto arc. The tactical surge has quite the range. So. Nope, I can't hit both with a full auto. That's fine. Let's tactical surge, like I think that always happens. But I'm gonna yield. Yeah, I'd rather have the extra action points than try to hide. Because when you shoot them, they're gonna turn around. And then they're gonna spot me, which means I lose my stealth advantage. Oh, maybe it is worth hiding because of that. Maybe I can get a full auto arc from back here. It's possible. Hold on. Oh, so close. Okay, it's fine. I also built up a little recoil from all those movements. Recoil mechanic, it's a bit tricky to explain. It decreases your accuracy, and it's based on movement and firing. And it stacks every turn is clear out at the beginning of the turn. So like if I took a shot here, but there's also this other mechanic called focus fire to counteract that. When I get into the firefight, it might be better to explain it at that point. Right now, let's not bother. Okay, yield action. That'll be heard. I might want to sneak up here. My full auto is also not great, but I could sneak here. I would still get 2 attacks. That's pretty good. Just set up, yield again. August. I feel like I should have enough firepower between the 3 of us to finish this. I could disorient one, but better save it. I want to like start using the dissolve and stuff, and maybe use biomimic to grab that loot box. So I'm not convinced, and if I do need to come out and help, I can do it. So we're gonna... Oh wait, yield would be bad. I'm just gonna delay action. I feel like these 2 guards surely would die in between all the attacks, and I can overwatch one. Okay, this is the critical. Let's apply 1 marker sight to the soldier in the back, because that one's the harder one to get to. Gonna move up like that. I feel like there's gotta be a full auto, like, in here somewhere. I wish you could preview the full auto range. Or I could just not full auto and get these. Can I overwatch the other one? Yes. If I need to. This way I get 3 attacks. I think that's better. Okay, let's do it. Okay. That one's suspicious. He hasn't actually seen me. I yield. No point. Let's do an iron grip. Ooh, I'm not as accurate against this thing. I am actually gonna yield now. Okay. Not gonna do the full auto. Let's get the closer guard. Crit, very good. He's almost dead. I'm gonna overwatch that one. But I get a guaranteed kill if I shoot this one. What's the pistol chance? 68, but it doesn't have the glancing hit, so I could miss. I guess I might have needed August after all. So the security tally is extremely high. These guards are so alerted from all the gunfire and whatnot. But as soon as I kill them, things will be fine. So we will shoot this one. One down. Then shoot this one. And then I might as well pistol him. The accuracy won't be great, but you never know. Good hit. Okay, so I have an overwatch in case this misses or doesn't kill. Overwatch is guaranteed to do at least one shot. 2 guards are doing nothing. We're just wandering around. And I have 1 mercenary left. Very good. So, because I killed both of them, they could not report to the AI. And the security tally, as you can see, is not going to go completely crazy because of that. We'd like to come over here and dissolve these bodies. I think that would be wise. Got an unaware guard. And then I'm going to use August to get that loot box protected by the camera, since the biomimic will make it so that he won't trigger the camera. But everyone else, let's move. 2 guards over here. Okay. Perfect first turn ambush. But now we gotta hoof it. Several guards, but it's fine. Dade, you've got a hacky. Let's let the guards do their thing. Okay. One patrolling about the Matrix terminal. Some guards just watching this general area. Okay, and we could dissolve this other corpse. Might as well. Although, it might be better to dissolve another corpse. You have a biorecycler. Forget about getting that lockbox. Because if I don't dissolve this corpse, security tally will rise on a certain turn. But then somebody will come and investigate this area, which is not a bad thing. We're never going to be in this area again. So it could be better to dissolve a corpse somewhere else. But at the same time, like, just preventing the security AI from going crazy too early is probably just worth it. It's no need to overthink this. Okay, we hide behind the barricade. We should be able to get to the loot box next turn. Alright, everybody run. Alright, in cases like this, we might as well delay our actions so that our mercenaries move together, let the guards do their random things. They're just patrolling back and forth into us right-hand side. I always see the 3 guards, like, I played this map quite a few times, and they always do that. We want to get to the Matrix terminal as fast as possible. So I like to make a sneaky move like this. Is there any way I could sneak harder? Hold on, let's delay the action. August, you're gonna use the biomimic so the camera can't spot you. Then can't disorient from here, but if you get on the loot box, well, look at the loot at the end. You can't disorient. It's fine. This biomimic should last 2 turns, so it'll last through the start of the next turn. We're fine to just move into the camera range. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so I want to clear out the defenses around the Matrix host as fast as possible. Then we can circle around back to fight these other guards. What's the speed? This Jebo guard here has a speed of 14, initiative of 14. You know what we can do? We can do a pre-computed advantage and make sure when we make a move, it's not gonna cause issues. Okay, switch to sprint, yep. This. Make sure these 2 guards are not gonna do stupid things, okay. They're gonna be quite calm. Ooh, excellent. Get in position. Initiative not good next turn, but that's perfectly fine. Yes, let's hide over here. Yeah, they're not gonna spot me. Well, this one has pretty good range. Okay, so let's come here and then sneak my way up. Let's not go somewhere we might be spotted. Oh, this guard's gonna run off. It's actually gonna be quite annoying to deal with. I was hoping I could go first. I don't know, we might still be able to kill him. I go here, can I get spotted? I don't think so. Just trying to think of an optimal position to get to. Maybe over there. But I don't think this is actually cover. Like, it's not very good, and I think I'll be spotted over there. Alright, these two guards to the left aren't seeing anything. If I use the marker sites, I feel like between Dade and Atana, we should be able to kill this guard. Is there any place I could go? Ooh, if I go here, I could shoot it with the assault rifle. But I don't know it would actually do more damage. Assault rifle is 165. The pistol is 145, so it's a tad more damage, but I wouldn't get to do as many attacks. But I might be able to keep Dade hidden a little longer. Alright, no matter what, we're applying the debuff. Is it, yeah, crit vulnerability. So, I'm now 16% chance to crit. Gonna use an iron grip too. Don't think I need to overwatch. Take 3 pistol shots. Dade has a whole bunch, like between 6 pistol shots, we should have this one dead. And then we can set up to kill these guards and loot stuff here. Just debating between the pistol or the assault rifle. Like, if I want to use the assault rifle, I have to move up a little bit out of cover, but that's fine because he's gonna die. I think I just used the pistol here. Let's stick with a classic. I'm gonna use the iron grip immediately because there won't be any recoil. Because I am going to be targeting the same enemy repeatedly, and you gain a buff called Focus Fire, which ignores recoil. So let's say, hypothetically, there are 2 guards, right? I shoot one with a pistol, and I build up a little recoil. The amount of recoil and stuff, you can see on the weapons. Generally speaking, like pistols have very little recoil, 6. That means every shot, it generates 6 recoil. The assault rifle, of course, would have a lot more, especially if you're on full auto, 10 recoil or 32, respectively. So let's say I take a shot, right, and generate 6 recoil, which is a penalty of -6 to hit. There are 2 guards, and I switch the second guard, then that guard would have the recoil. But if I repeatedly fire on the same target, you get a buff called Focus Fire, which allows you to ignore recoil. So the game really wants you to kill 1 target at a time, unless you have talents to allow you to AoE. That is like the way to think about it. So it's not like in XCOM where if you have 2 targets, you can like swap between them however you want. Here, you got to take the recoil into consideration, and you generate some recoil when you move. Of course, talents on Iron Grip can reduce the recoil, but it won't matter if all I do is target the same guard. I still get that 10% extra pure damage, which is armor piercing damage. This one doesn't really have much armor. It's only got 40% armor, but there are enemies with much more armor where that pure damage is amazing. Still, it's a little more damage. No reason not to use the buff. Yeah. Especially considering it costs no AP. So let's Ooh, critical hit. Beautiful. You generally do more like you do more damage for crits, of course, but almost certain weapons like this defensor, this pistol, does extra damage against a surprise target that is that you're attacking out of stealth from. So that's why it did like 200 something damage. Amazing stuff. Let's finish him off. That time was only 92, but the guard is dead, and that means I could probably hack with Dade this turn. Let's let the other guards do their thing. We got pretty lucky there. Yep, I can start the hack process, but again, no need to do it just yet. We might as well let all the guards go and do their thing. Where is Sita? Okay, that guard is all the way back there. I don't care about that. So, this guard is making it very hard to sneak by. And we gotta kill all 3 guards realistically if we wanted to loot this lockbox. Which I do want to loot. We can get into position to loot them. I don't know why the game isn't showing it. This cover, I should be able to sneak my way in there. But, okay, well, I'll begin by going here. Yeah, can sneak my way in here. This is far outside the optimal range of the pistol. Okay. This is not surprisingly. I could disorient this guard and make him come down his little platform. Oh, no, I can't. Let's sneak into cover here and then decide what to do next turn. Okay, so I could do a security scramble on this pressure sensor so that it has time to recharge and I can get this loot. And then we'll go set up to fight some more guards next turn. Got blueprints and weapons mods and all that. Okay, and then these 2 guards are just looking around. There are some positions I can get to where I don't have to rely on the pistol. I'll let Dade go first. Not that it matters. So, yeah, starting to hack is real good. Now, there is a guard, Cabo, here to the left. I played this map enough to know this guy just patrols around here unless otherwise activated, unless security AI tells him to do something. So, but on other maps, you can't know that. Like, the guards and the patrol patterns, there's, like, great variability. So, since I can't know that, this would be a risk. If he spots me next turn, it could be a problem. I have to have my team ready to defend the hacker. But you want to start to hack as fast as possible. Security level is increasing, and at 1, there's a really good chance some of these devices may be reactivated, which would mean that I get some extra security tallies, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I have 1 action point left, so I can start the hack. And when you start hacks, there are all sorts of talents you can use to apply more, to get more action points in the Matrix, like in the tutorial. So I start out with 32. It's just I think Dade has some passive talents that let him like just get a little extra action points, because normally it's a 10-to-1 ratio. But that means I'll load the scan and it will start working on these firewalls and whatnot. Okay, let's activate the overclock. That will give me more action points to work with. Disable that one. Okay, this is what's called a sub-processing unit. These tend to have traps. So I will load a trap defense. And then I can move on to it. They usually don't do anything bad if you just stay there, I don't think, but I can't remember. I don't wanna like cause problems unnecessarily. So we're just gonna stay put and end the action, and next turn I'll have a lot of action points I could use. Okay, and now we get ready to do more stuff. Maybe set up for a kill on one of these other guards. Take a few turns to get into position. Alright, that one's going back. It's just going to patrol back and forth on that little pillar. That's fine. Yeah, all the guards are just milling about pointlessly. So we might as well let them do their thing. Okay, I'm going to load hard shell to give myself some temporary cyberdeck hit points in case some of these programs cause trouble and try to hurt me. There's a tracer +5 security tally when you take any action. Security tally not great. There could be a trap here, so I'm going to scan first. If you load a cyberdeck program, immediately restart all IC in the node. Okay, let's get rid of that tracer. And then we can disarm the tripwire so that we can load our scan again. And there's the CPU. I don't even know I need to hack that thing. Let's come down to the manufacturing store, scan that. I'm gonna disable all the traps here and download some blueprints. Then I'm gonna come up to this data warehouse. Plus 10% damage to connection. Connection is not real worth worrying about early game. Later on, connection can be very important, but if it's degraded to 0, basically you get kicked out of the matrix. You don't want that. It's really bad. But there shouldn't be enough stuff to cause those problems right now. So I'm just gonna scan. Okay, there's a black hole, there's a trap here. Now I'll get rid of the buster. And there usually aren't more than 2 traps early game. So I'm just gonna disable that one and then download the files. Ooh, that was a lethal biofeedback. Quantum security overloads channel with lethal biofeedback, doing a hit point, 10 damage. I do have some cyberdeck armor, as you can see. Damage to the hacker's hit points are reduced by 1 per 2 armor points. I have 4 armor points, so that should really only be like 2 damage. It's not really too bad. Okay, so we downloaded the files, stole the files, very good. I could try to spike the CPU. It's not a terrible idea. We have to connect here. I would load the attack program. Oh, there's a personnel file here. So I'll download that. Not necessarily a bad idea. It's just not really necessary. Yeah, the quantum security AI here is a BOA, and the rating is green. So it's a very weak AI. So the escalation is like, it takes time to like hack the CPU, to spike the CPU, and it just may not really be necessary. So I think I'm not gonna bother with that, but there is a node here that I might want to get. So I'm gonna load my programs, and then I'm gonna end the turn. Get ready for more hacking next turn. Okay, so I can set up my guards. My characters, rather. It would be ideal if I can take 2 down. Gotta watch out, this one up here will cause trouble. Actually, discard is pretty good to... no, not this turn. I like discard staying put here, disorient. I would have to move up quite far to disorient it. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, okay, very good. It worked out. He's gonna do silly things over there. I could actually shoot him 3 times this turn. But then this guard would spot the dead corpse, so we can wait a little bit. Plus, it gives me a chance to reload our weapons, which is a pretty good idea. But, is there anywhere I can shoot with the assault rifle that doesn't alert the other guard? I could, of course, just try to kill both of them. Okay, if I come here, how accurate is the assault rifle from this range? This could be better. Mool, he's very slow. And Thika, they're both very slow, so we should probably let them do their thing. Okay, move up. I'm gonna reload pistol, why not? Might as well reload our weapons. And then get ready. Sneak even closer. Ooh, what if when he rotates he sees me? Right now I'm blocked by this box. Let's I'm gonna move out in the middle a little bit. The box is protecting me. Okay, security AI. I want to know what happened in the main world. Inspect. Does that cause me to see what happened? I'm not sure like what the escalation was, and it would be nice to know that. Don't want to end the turn, obviously. I don't think there is actually a way to know that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's connect to the CPU and scan it. Let's send damage to cyberdeck. We'll get rid of that. Load the scan again. Yep, there's a tripwire. We'll disable that. We're just going to disable the stuff in the CPU. Financial hub. Okay, there's probably a traps here. Yep, we'll disarm both of these and then steal the accounts. Not going to bother again like attacking the CPU. Not necessary. Now let's go to the other part of the computer. See what else we can steal. Okay. A low cyberdeck program when you take action. That one's super dangerous. We gotta get rid of that. And then some more escalations. Minus 8 hit points. It's fine. Not a big deal. Scan again. There are some control units and some more stuff we can steal. So I will deal with that next turn. Oh, there's also a file here we can download. Okay, body timer is reduced by 1. Ah, okay. Do we have a body timer? Yes. So if we don't dissolve this one, someone will come looking at the... But that's next turn. That's next turn's problem. Not a problem this turn. So we're not going to worry about it. let's let the guards do their nonsense. I want this one to look away when I make the kill. And then we might be able to do like a double move or something like that. That would be amazing. There's no way I can use the... Yeah, okay. Just gonna delay all our actions, let the guards do their nonsense. Not much happening. I prefer that Atlanta did not get spotted, but actually there is a way to do that. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's move here. All right, we'll just start shooting. Oh, he's got the reduced vision range. You can't see anything. Nice. Oh, this guard's pretty tough. Okay, one down. We should set up to ambush the other one. Thika is very quick next turn. He's got very good initiative. I'll have some cooldowns back, of course. I can use a skill called pre-computed advantage to get the jump so that I can loot this efficiently. I like that idea. Not gonna bother disposing of these corpses or anything. More files. So right now, this guard is gonna go quick. He might turn over and spot me. That's okay. Use the pre-computed advantage talent to buff my Atana's initiative, so we can go quick. And then we will do another sneaky, stealthy ambush on this guard. Is there any place I can go where I can get like a rifle shot? Oh, back here. It's kind of interesting. I didn't think about that. I didn't have to do that loot then. I was thinking I would, I mean, there's like over here. I would sneak my way over. Oh no, I'm gonna get spotted. Never mind. This is too dangerous. The guard coming over here could spot me on the low ground. This is where I should put Atana. Oh, I could have hit her in this corner with the assault rifle. I should have thought about that. That would have been a perfect way to do this. Because I could sneak my way up here, then we have a pistol and an assault rifle. I mean, I could still use the assault rifle from here. I've already committed to getting pretty close. So I think I should stick to that plan. Ooh, just in case he can't actually look through that corner, I'm gonna sneak up here. Oh, initiative is very low. Okay. You know, kind of want to hide back here now. We are gonna kill these guards, but I want to have like more attacks, right? I don't want them to be able to get a move. Yeah. Delay action. Let's. Okay, good, good. So we're gonna continue our hacks. Let's go steal some more data. Okay, so there's a security control unit up here. We want to, of course, disable stuff. Let's connect to this one. Scan. There is a trap. Yep. Let's get rid of that trap. Long range camera, laser mesh. Don't need to disable this laser mesh. Long range camera, that's a good one to disable. Although by the time I get there, it probably won't be disabled anymore, but... there's this laser mesh. It could wake up. Better disable that. And I think that's it. There's one more laser mesh associated with this, which must be at the other security control unit, but I don't think I care about disabling that one. I want some action points back. So we've done everything I care about in this matrix. So I'll disconnect, get some action points back. Probably going to use Day to loot that other lockbox, but we'll delay the action. Okay, so well, you can't actually see me from over here. This guard up here, there's some line of sight problems. I'm gonna delay. Ooh, I can actually. Ooh, and I have tactical surge now. This is interesting. I could try to kill both guards this turn. That's very interesting. Should be able to kill this one, no problem. And then in between the shotgun and stuff, yeah, okay, let's do it. This is why tactical surge, anything that gets you action points is of course amazing. Okay, we're gonna delay action now. Gonna apply to marker sites. I'm gonna iron grip after my first shot. Oh right, the focus fire means I didn't have to do it that way. Okay, and I have characters who can finish this one off. Dade, why don't you... none of these guards are aware. None of them are active. So I'm going to disable the pressure plate. Use Dade to get ready to loot. Let's let the Deductor finish this one off. I will do it. Could miss. Nope. Very nice. Okay, all these guards are dead. I have the biomimic again, so I can go in and loot this lockbox. Not gonna bother dissolving these corpses. I want the AI to come over here. That's ooh, got a weapon and an armor. Very nice. And now let's rush to the right, and we might be able to make off with quite a bit of loot, like all the lockboxes. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore all this stuff, and we're just gonna run like the wind to the right. Yeah, there is a dead body now. The AI knows about that. It might send a guard. In fact, it's sending this guard to investigate, but it's okay. I also think reinforcements are going to show up very soon. We've killed enough guards that I think they're going to sending some reinforcements. So we might have to just extract here and not get the 2. It depends on where the reinforcements show up. Got some weapon mods and some various random stuff. Let's move 1. Pressure plate is disabled until end of next turn, so we're fine. Reload. Okay, let all the guards move. Not that we had a choice there. Yep, that one's coming forward. My experience has been reinforcements. They can show up at any of these doors, but they don't tend to show up like right where your team is. I bet there's some code to prevent the reinforcements from showing up like at the closest access point. But I could be wrong. So, but we still have to go towards this access point. We have like no choice. So let's might be able to set up another nice ambush. Gonna sneak here. I want to reload, but I might not have that luxury. Should be safe over there, but maybe I come over here and reload. I'll reload the assault rifle. Okay, got a pistol. That's an easy thing to reload. Oop. Come on, snap to that cover. There we go. Same deal here. Snap to... Oh, that's not really cover, though. But there's some cover nearby. Oh, how far could this guard move, right? Like, they shouldn't be able to see me. Could. It's also okay. Come on. A little, pixel snapping, because you get like a little extra move to sliding to cover. I don't know why it's not like showing it. Come on. Ah. I saw it, but okay, whatever. Just do that. And then I am just gonna take cover. Don't see any reason to do anything differently here. I think you do it automatically at the end of the turn. Ooh, escalation. It's security level 2 already. Okay. Why did that happen? Exactly. I don't actually know. Like, I wasn't spotted or anything. I don't see any reinforcements. 10 turn has started. Escalation, reducing body timers up to 1 turn. It's all these bodies over here on the left that I didn't dissolve, and that's fine. Like, that's all to be expected. Reinforcements are almost certainly going to come very, very soon. Kind of want to hide behind this like high cover here. Do that. Reload the pistol. Get ready in case you need to disorient or something, but I don't see that has to happen yet. I need my action points, so we're gonna wait, see what the guards do. Dade, okay, you would get heard. Let's just, again, wait, see what they do. Might be able to set up some nice full auto attacks. Oh, maybe not. It's coming around the corner. It's very annoying. Oh, I would otherwise have a good shot. Man, it is like impossible to see this guard. I'll make him suspicious and then just kill him with a pistol. That's probably the best course of action. And then this combo guard, we'll deal with him next turn somehow. Yeah, I think this is the only option. Very nice. Crit. Yep. Okay. Then it's a pretty quick guard. Let's see. I don't know, I want to deal with it like that. Let's just set up for next turn for a kill. We can get towards the loot. Oh. I don't know how this guard's gonna patrol though. I think I want to use my pre-compute advantage again. Like, we'll play this a little more carefully. Although August and Dade, it could if they both go quick. Nope. Okay. You have that assault rifle. We could do a pre-compute advantage here. Okay, they're dispatching all the guards to intercept. Which, all the guards are suspicious now. That's fine. If they go to the left, it actually makes it perfect. But a big question is going to be where are the reinforcements going to show up from. I think in between all our characters, we have enough firepower to kill this guard. It's just he's in such a like good place. It's obstructed. There's some like covering the way. I mean, surely we have enough damage. I don't want to use the marker sites in case I need it. Okay, now we'll do the iron grip. Oh! Not very accurate. Okay. Might as well shoot once with a pistol. Not very accurate, but it could hit. Just in case it somehow survives. Oh, there's no chance. There's no chance. Ooh, can use the shotgun. Nobody hears from back here. Very good. Let's see what the rest of the guards do. Which way they go. Okay, they go to the middle. That's fantastic. Are they all going to the middle? I love it. Dade can get the loot. I will dissolve this body up here. Actually, you know what? I mean, the guards should be going over here to the left to investigate. Like, I don't know what that one's gonna do, but he's very far away. We can be aggressive here. I'm gonna go for the last two lock boxes. Although, if the reinforcements show up in a bad place, we'll still see about what we do. Set up to dissolve the body. Okay, reinforcements show up in the back, so I might just get one more loot box and be done. Might not go for that last one. I do not want to fight these reinforcements. So far, all we fought are basic guards. Reinforcements are not just basic guards. They can have like more advanced guards. So Divergence, they have special power to increase their evasion. Boto, this is a firecom. They have heavier weapons. They have automatic weapons. They have heavier armor. Like they have 75% armor as opposed to 40 or 48%. Oh, they have two of these firecom. This Chi, it's a shotgun guard. It's still better than the basic guard. And this one also has 75% armor. Like the reinforcements are much, much worse. However, if the reinforcements go left, wow, then we can get both loot boxes. So I need to delay. Might as well see, make sure these two are going left. Yep. See what they do before we do anything. Especially need to know what the reinforcements are doing. Okay, Dade, disable the camera. Then wait. There's also a long-range camera, which is like very annoying to get to, but or we'll at least do the basic loot box. I kind of want to do a pre-compute advantage on myself, just to make sure I go quick next turn. Okay. It's hard to say which way these guards are moving. If they go left, we're good. If they go right, we're not good. They're all suspicious now. I don't know, that last loot box seems kind of questionable to go towards, but again, they could all go left. So we will wait. We'll move our characters into position in case we can go for the loot box, the last one. Yeah, reload. I don't want to move up that far. But I don't, there's no like good cover or anything. Maybe we just go here. Okay, it turns out I don't need that pre-compute advantage. Let's see what they... Okay, they come down this way. We're done. We are done. I'm gonna put a look ahead. This will lower their initiative. Yeah, we are not messing. I know there are 8 loot boxes, but it's not worth it. If you want to be really crazy, you could try to go around the left now. That would be the way to do it. Because these guards are all off that way. And if all 3 of these guards come through here, we're fine. But it's not real worth. It's not worth, like, let's just get out. There will be so many more loot boxes, so many more chances of getting loot. It's kind of like Battle Brothers. You gotta decide when when to give up on the daggering. Sometimes it's not worth it, and I don't think it's worth running around. Something bad happening. We've already got pretty much everything. I have a tactical surge to give everybody some more action points if we need it, but we shouldn't need it. They should be very slow, and they shouldn't be able to see us. So let's just get out. Let's be done. And we'll just let them all go first. Yeah, and there's a guard still like hanging around back here. Getting that loot would be very difficult. Not worth it. Okay, so let's get into the evac zone. Plus the security tally is going up, probably because they're discovering the dead bodies and stuff. So let's not linger. Alright, Hayes, we don't want to overstay our welcome. The underground will swallow us up again and will disappear. Okay, Hayes, we're on the way out now. Time to count up what we were able to steal. Deductor, we've got some sorting and tagging to do here, but in the meantime, well done, team. That went as well as it could have. That is true. Hayes, I don't think that McKellen really had any idea who hit them. Deductor, the flow of hard currency, the lifeblood of the new Boston zone. We can view our loot in the market for physical items and cold storage for any digital files. We can see if specific contacts are interested in buying our stolen offerings. Got all sorts of level ups. Dade earned a codename Iceman. That seems fitting. Let's look at the loot. So these files, I can talk about them like separately, but sometimes you can get something called cred chips. They're just money. 5K, not bad. We got some weapon mods, which are nice. Got NBS cubes. These are for crafting, which doesn't happen until mid game, so not gonna worry about it. Blueprints again for crafting, but can't actually use these right now. Got some free weapon mods. Those are always nice. Got a new suit of armor, a new weapon. That is exciting. Got all these blueprints and downloads, but we'll sort them out later. So continue to the safe house. All right, and best of all, we did that mission stress-free. The guards that saw us died immediately. So we didn't have any stress, we didn't have any injuries. It was just a very, very clean mission, which I love. And I kind of want to check out these new weapons before the end of the episode. We got a F-17K Blink. Ooh. Quite interesting. Hold on, let me take off the suppressor so we can properly compare them. So this Blink weapon, at first glance, it doesn't actually even seem as good as a tier 1 weapon, because the red is like the stats on the new weapon, or is it the other way around? Is green? Hold on. I always get the compare mode confuses me. Yeah, the red is the new stats here, so they're worse. It's worse damage and worse accuracy. So you might be like, why did I actually get excited about this weapon? There's also a little more noise, more recoil, so it seems worse. But it has 41 pure damage, armor piercing damage. And on the enemies that you really, really need, like assault weapons on, that 41 damage is incredible. It also shoots a little more full auto. It's like a better full auto weapon. It's more accurate, shoots 7 bullets instead of 6 for more damage. So you want to use the full auto on this. All the weapons are like just subtly different. It's had a great firing arc for full auto compared to the basic bow assault. Noise is a little loud, but we can work with that. So recoil is horrific, but the soldier is the one class that can like handle it. So this is a perfect upgrade for Atana here. And we will go ahead and still put on the suppressor, which does reduce the damage a lot, but for most missions this should be good. She might actually use the pistol quite a bit now to like take down one target, and then the assault rifle will be for like a full auto spread attack. Yeah, looks pretty good. We also got a new armor, I believe, a Jaguar light suit. Got 1% more protection. Okay, it's not very exciting. I'll just equip that. I've got some weapon mods though. Got a assault rifle. Reduce the recoil generated. I think that's real good for a weapon that has really bad recoil. Ooh, and then a mod that increases accuracy while decreasing min-optimal range, but increasing the firing arc to 93 degrees. So this full auto on the F-17K Blink would be just bonkers insane. Seems worth stacking that. If I check the inventory, is there anything else? Roll stock suppressor for a sniper barrel. I do not have any snipers, but that's fine. And then I can sell off our old bow assault. Don't need that. Get 11K. We have very little in hard cash. And fixing this stuff up will require hard cash. So... ooh, I can make a file set already? That is pretty exciting. Okay, so those files that I hacked from the Matrix, looks like we're going to be able to use them pretty successfully, but I will get to all of that stuff in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time.